Hey guys, I'm just going to do a couple of these problems where we're solving by taking the square root. So the first thing we want to do is get the variable by itself. So the variable on this problem is v. So my first step would be to divide by 5. You want to get all the numbers away from the variable. So v squared, and 65 divided by 5 is 13. And then once you have the v by itself with just the squared, you take the opposite of a square, which is a square root. And what you do to one side, you do to the other. So what this does is it leaves us with just v. The square and the square root are opposite. And this is plus or minus the square root of 13. So whenever we take a square root of something, we have a positive and a negative. And our answers here are decimals. So I'm going to actually go take the square root of 13. I'm in Desmos calculator. So 3.6055. And when I round that, I look next door, and it's 3.61. So it'd be this one. Okay, I'm going to do one more where we just have an extra step. So 2y squared plus 31 equals 77. So remember, the goal is to get y squared by itself. So my first step on this one is I'm going to have to subtract the 31 from both sides. So I have 2y squared left over equals 46. And now it looks like our last one. I'm still trying to get y squared by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So I have y squared equals 46 divided by 2, which is 23. And then I'm going to take the square root of that. So square root, these are canceling, and then I need to remember it's plus or minus. So I take that same 23 and I square root it. So 4.7958. And I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places because those are my options. So when I look next door, that's a 5. So that's going to change to 80. And it's plus or minus. So it's this one. Okay, so that's solving by square root. In the next video, I'll do some with the quadratic formula. If you have some more questions, ask me or Miss Hardy. Good luck.